Hello everyone, today I'm going to be solving this natural logarithmic equation for all possible values of x. So I'm going to start off by rewriting this expression by multiplying both sides by -1. So on the left hand side, we'll just have ln of x minus 3 plus the natural log of 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. And here I'm going to use one of the properties of our natural log, which says that ln of a times b is equal to ln of a plus ln of b. So in this instance, our a is x minus 3 and our b is 2x plus 1. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this expression as just being ln of x minus 3 factor of 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So now I'm just going to go ahead and develop on the inside here. So we have the natural log of x times 2x, so 2x squared, minus 3 times 2x, so minus 6x, plus 1 times x, so plus x, and then minus 3 times 1, or just minus 3, is equal to 0. Now the next property of the natural logarithms we're going to be using here is the fact that ln of a is equal to b, oh my b just disappeared, is the same thing as a being equal to e to the power of b. So I'm going to go ahead, rewrite our initial expression as just being 2x squared. Here we have minus 6x plus x, so minus 5x minus 3 is equal to e to the power of 0. But we know that e to the power of 0 is actually the same thing as 1. So what we can do here is we can go ahead and subtract minus 1, or subtract 1 from both sides of our expression here to get 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 minus 1, so minus 4, oh I forgot the x there, minus 4 is going to be equal to 0. And now we have a quadratic right here, so we can go ahead and apply the quadratic formula and solve for x, and we'll have the solution to our initial equation. So we have first are going to calculate our delta. So we have b squared, b here being minus 5, so we have minus 5 squared minus 4 times a b here being 2, times c being minus 4. And so we have our delta is equal to 25 minus, here this is 32, but we have a double negative, so it's actually going to be plus 32. So we have our delta is equal to 57. So we can go ahead here and just solve for x. So we have x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of delta, the whole thing, over 2a after the quadratic formula, with our minus b here being equal to just 5, because again we have that double negative. Our square root of delta is just going to be square root of 57, because we can't simplify 57 any further, and our 2a is going to be 2 times 2, or just 4. So our first solution I'm going to note x1 is going to be 5 plus the square root of 57, the whole thing over 4. And our second solution, which I will note x2 here, is going to be 5, but this time minus the square root of 57, the whole thing over 4. So plugging these values into our calculator, we get x1 is approximately equal to 3.1, and we have x2 is approximately equal to negative 0.6. But if we remember, our natural logarithmic function is only defined for positive terms. So let's call this term a and this term b. Our function is only defined for a above 0 and b above 0. So let's go ahead and make sure our two solutions here verify these inequations. So for a above 0, we have x minus 3 greater than 0, which is the same thing as x greater than 3. And on the right hand side, for our b greater than 0, we have 2x plus 1 greater than 0, which is the same thing as 2x greater than negative 1, or x greater than negative 1 over 2. So we need x to be such that we have x greater than 3 greater than negative 1 over 2, or just x greater than 3. And our second solution here, x2, doesn't actually verify this condition because we have negative 0.6. So the only solution to our natural logarithmic equation here is x1, 5 plus square root of 57 over 4. I hope this video was insightful and you enjoyed. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments. Until next time.